take a look at this video. Now see the almighty landmark beachfront is going down. Just watch and see the level of the destruction, the demolition going on there right now. Now you can see that according to Dave Umahi, he said that this is just the shanties they are putting down. But guess what? The landmark CEO, Paul Onwanibe, said that the amount he sunk on this beachfront to make it what it is around 200 million US dollars. It's not just about these structures you are seeing on top of the surface that matters, but what he's put on the ground to make it look like this is some feeling. Before, according to him, when he got here, he was the first person to get here, that he did a lot of work underground, some things that cannot be seen. In fact, as at 4 years ago, he was saying that over $10 million has gone on the ground in this front here just to make it what it is. Because before, flood used to take over these areas, and a lot of dirty materials were always there. So you can see the way they are destroying everything. Now, what is the concern? What's the reason why there is so much debate around this thing that has even made Peter Obi and Dave Umahi now to be having some kind of bikers? The bone of contention here is that 7 days notice was given to a business that is worth over 400 billion naira. 7 days notice. Now, if you ask them, they will say it's just the shanties. After all, it is the right of way to the federal government. I'm going to explain that. Now, look at the coastal road. That's it coming. That's where it has stopped. Now, it's going to break through, going to cut through all this place. You can see the road. You can see that there's something look like a railway in it. So, you can see how it's going to break through. It will cut through all these axes. You can see, just watch and see exactly what happened here. Now, it goes through here. That is landmark, front of landmark there, landmark beach resort. So all these things, all these infrastructures you are seeing here, they look tiny, but according to landmark CEO, he said he has sunk in over $200 million on this ground to make it what it looks like. Look at that 30-story building. He just started it, and they've not even completed it. And the purpose of that building was a beach front, a beach view, this thing, infrastructure kind of, But guess what? The purpose is now destroyed. It can no longer serve its purpose, and even though it's still under construction, it has become look at all these things are gone. All these things you are seeing like this, they are gone. So now the concern is this: why do you give 7 days? This road is actually going to take, let's be frank, this road looks like something that might end up taking more than 10 years to construct. I have actually predicted 45 years personally, but let's say if they try at most maybe 10 years. So why are you in a hurry to start from Lagos when you know that businesses will be much more affected here? Why not start from Calabar? That would have been a much more... Okay, look at this. Now, this road came in front of landmark, and then it returned back. Now, watch. It returned back to the original alignment. And watch how the original alignment is. The original alignment for this road was actually left abandoned. It has always been empty. Now, watch how the middle of the blue line is where the road is going through. Naturally, you will see that people have abandoned that space for that road, knowing that this is where the highway is going to be in any time to come. But why did they leave the side of that landmark and the Oniru and the other beach resorts around that axis? Why did they leave it and push it to the corner, to the riverside? Dave Umahi said, that if they for any reason try to bring it back to the original alignment, that the destruction that will happen will be more than what is happening currently. But I've trained my eyes, I've watched several drone views. But look at this, just take a look at this. That is behind landmark, where you are seeing a yellow line there. You can see it, right? Then this is the front. Look at the back and look at the front. Just take a look at this. That back looks empty. It looks empty and abandoned. People have always leave that place because it is called the what's it called? Water Corporation Drive. That place has been empty and it has always been marked for this road. So why did you bring it to the front of the landmark? This thing, not just landmark, but Oniru and other. There are so many other businesses along that axis. Why did they bring it to that front of the beach? One of the best things that nature has offered us is the beach fronts. But on our own case here, these are some of the things we should preserve. Where you take roads like this to the edge of the sea is where there is no need for the beach. For example, along the highway, areas where there is no no activity, no human activities, you can put the road on that alignment and it's not a problem. But why do you bring it at a very bubbling area, where a beach that is being patronized by people from the world, different part of the world, come to these beach resorts? Some come to Niru, some come to to the landmark, some come to same. So why did you bring it to that front when that back has always been empty? You know, and then the worst part of it all is that the fact that it now came out there and still returned back to the original alignment. That's my own argument. You know, this has raised several debates. Peter Obi has made comments. Dave Mai has replied him, you know, try to make it look like Peter Obi is trying to incite people against the government. No, no, this is common sense. There could have been a win-win situation in this game. For example, during the time of Ijora, 7up was meant to be demolished. But they said no, that was under Go1. So he said, don't demolish. We will build you a bridge. And that's why that Ijora bridge is there. Today 7up is there, Ijora bridge is there. So there can always be a win-win situation. It's just a matter of dialogue and common sense reasons. But Dave Umahi has been so proud. The way he talked carelessly about this whole thing just because of the power, I don't know. This is not anybody trying to be against anybody. This is common sense not being in play. We are looking for foreign investments, but look at over $200 something million. If you calculate all the investment here, it's over 300. What's it called? Over. Let me know if for landmark, you know, we are looking at maybe 300 billion or thereabout. So what about other businesses over on that axis? Everything is gone down the drain just because we could not come to reason as to why we need to preserve the beach, still preserve the businesses and the jobs, and still have our coastal road. We can always have the road. We can even lift the leg. We can even make it a bridge on that axis just to preserve the nature. It is so simple. It is so simple. It's okay.